Hello, 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 and welcome. If you're new, welcome. If you're returning, welcome back. Thank you so much for joining me today. I truly appreciate you. I'm so glad you're here. Thank you for bringing your energy because it feels really good, and I'm honored to read for you today. So let's jump right in and get started. Today, we are going to find out what do they think of you. So, it could be anyone on your mind, whoever you're thinking about right now. And if you don't have anyone on your mind, pause this video for as long as you need until you come up with someone. And that's who this reading will be referring to, okay? So let's find out, what does this person think of you? Oi, whoa, whoa, whoa. I feel like I didn't complete my shuffling, so I'm going to keep at it a few more times just because sometimes it feels really good, and when it feels really good I feel like that's a sign to keep shuffling. So one more time. Oi, 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 oi. Okay, putting in your energy into the cards. Okay, what are they thinking of you? Okay. Oh, yikes. Okay, so the Queen of Wands came out. Let's see. Okay, we'll do upright. It wants to go in that spot, so leave it there in that spot. Okay, do more cards want to come out? Nah, I feel like that's good. I don't know. Let's see. Okay, just one more. Alrighty. Let's get organized. That card wanted to come out, but we'll see maybe at the end. If I remember, I'll pull that card. Okay, so what do they think of you? The person on your mind currently, what are they thinking? Hopefully it's good stuff, but we shall see. Alrighty, so we have the Page of Swords reversed, the Eight of Cups, Queen of Wands, King of Pentacles reversed, Five of Pentacles reversed, and the Five of Wands reversed. This card here tells me that there's someone who wants to communicate with you. They want to talk to you, but they don't know how. With the Eight of Cups card here, I feel like you may be moving on or they're giving up. But something tells me that there's communication that is desired with you. Maybe you want to speak to someone else. I don't know. I'm just seeing someone wants to talk to someone, but the other person is either walking away or moving on. Not necessarily like moving on out of your life, but it's like a emotional sort of letting go to sort of like save their ego or something. It could be work related. It could be, relationship, family. Someone wants to communicate with you, but for whatever reason, there's a block. It could be any reason. I mean, take it as it resonates. It could be like, maybe, I don't know, it could be an old friend and they'll no longer have your phone number or something. Or maybe I just heard someone wants to apologize, but they don't know how, so they're not going to do it or something. They're like, forget it, whatever. They just don't have that like emotional, like they don't have the experience with it. So if the person on your mind, if that resonates, like someone upset at you or whatever, they want to apologize. They just don't really know how. I think like their ego, there's too much pride, so they're kind of like moving on. But again, like I said, it may not be actually like moving on, but just like they're kind of like forgetting it. So if this is someone who you are in contact with, moving on could just be like they no longer want to talk about it. But it's just because of like they don't have the ability, they don't have the experience. Like I just see someone walking away with like their head down, kind of like in defeat a little bit because they want to talk to you. There's just the communication is blocked for whatever reason. This Queen of Wands here is you sitting high on your throne. You're very confident. Someone could be intimidated by you, possibly. Or maybe like something about you. I mean, of course, there's nothing wrong with who you are, Like, if you are intimidating, it's not like it's your fault. You know what I mean? Like, if they don't have the power to, um, like, come to you if they want to, that's something that they need to learn. Like, maybe you're there for them to learn that. You know what I mean? Um, King of Pentacles, Five of Pentacles, Five of Wands, all reversed. Nothing immediately comes to mind. Give me a second, please, if you don't mind. Hmm. I don't know. It kind of feels like, I mean, it doesn't really make sense though. Or maybe it does. I'll just say what's coming. So they see like this. Well, I guess as I'm starting to articulate, it does start to make a little bit more sense. But they see someone who's very maybe sweet, gentle, someone who's humble, someone who maybe that's why you're intimidating, because you are so sweet, gentle, like you have these positive qualities. Maybe they don't see themselves as worthy or something. I don't know. Comment down below if this is resonating with you at all. If it's making sense. Maybe. So what I got just now, maybe there's someone who you really want to connect with, but maybe like your energy like is projecting outward. It's so open, but they don't know how to receive that openness. I feel like you're so understanding. You're so available and open. I don't know, this person, maybe they're just not used to receiving that sort of energy. So I don't know. I'm getting this person might feel like you're upset or something. I mean, also, you could switch it. Maybe you're the other person. Maybe you're the person who wants to communicate with someone else. You may find someone else intimidating. So you're just sort of giving up. If that's the case, know that that person is open. That person is understanding. That person, it may feel like they're intimidating or scary, but, I feel like they'll receive you with open arms. And I feel like if that's you, you would receive this other person with open arms, but for some reason they don't feel that way. And I think it's because of, I don't know why, it doesn't make sense, because you're so open and kind and loving and receptive. I don't know. This card wanted to come out. Maybe this will give us some more information. um Queen of Swords. So, Queen of Swords tells me that there will be communication, or that you are a very open person in terms of like when it comes to communicating. But another thing I just got is that if you and the other person, like your energies or emotions don't match, it could sort of keep you two apart. Like, say, for example, like how I was just explaining, if you're very open, um, communicatively, is that a word? If you're very open in terms of communicating, maybe they could be very quiet. You know what I mean? Like maybe you're an extrovert and they're an introvert. And so when your space is opened up to them, like when you're opening up to them, they don't like physically, like biologically, like they're the way that they're made up energetically is what I'm trying to say. Um they're not as open. So their system, it's like when they're next to you, maybe their system, it doesn't know how to integrate your energy. So it sort of shuts them down. Does that make sense? I don't know. That's just what's coming to mind. So what can you do about this? Like I said, you don't need to change yourself. You are who you are, and it's beautiful. I think you just need to remain open, send that person loving energy, loving thoughts, no judgment, no criticism, because if you're thinking of them while thinking those thoughts, it could send them that energy and may sort of like scare them away a little bit more. So send them loving thoughts by thinking of them kindly, thinking about good memories together, think about good times you've had, send them love and light. And eventually they'll be drawn to you. Like they will be pulled in to you. They won't be able to like it's like energetically it grabs onto them and pulls them into you because of your loving energy. That's if the person on your mind is someone who you do want, like if you're waiting to hear from them, you know what I mean? Like if you're waiting to hear from them, you don't want to be pushy, you don't want to reach out for whatever reason, you want to give them space and time to come to you. I think that's the advice. I really like this Queen of Wands card for you. Like it just feels very confident, secure. You know who you are, you know your worth. Um, you're not waiting around for anyone who doesn't see your worth. You know what I mean? Not saying that this person doesn't see your worth, but just in case like the person on your mind, maybe that's how you felt towards them. What else? Tea break, snack break while I think and contemplate. I just feel like something wants to come out for this King of Pentacles reversed. It just feels like you're someone who you're very beautiful. You're beautiful on the inside and the outside. You may have a lot materially, but you don't like flaunt it. You're very humble. And you're so positive. Like with this 5 of Pentacles, or yeah, 5 of Pentacles reverse. You're so positive. You're so humble, but you have a lot. And that could be intimidating. Again, not your fault. So it's not like you need to change anything. And by the way, if you're still here listening to this reading, thank you. I appreciate you. Thank you for sticking around. I appreciate you. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if this is resonating. These two cards together, I feel like the person may feel like they don't have much to offer. Like they may feel like they don't have what you have. They could be admiring you, admiring something about you, and they may feel like they don't have something that you have. But why is there no communication? I mean, of course, it could be different for all of you. I mean, maybe it could be someone you've blocked, maybe someone you just haven't seen in a really long time, maybe someone who is just shy around you. But you're really, really nice and kind and sweet and open. Maybe they just don't realize it. Maybe you've changed. I don't know, maybe you were feisty before, but you've changed and you're more open now and loving, and they just didn't get the memo. I think that's it. I think that's all that's coming through. Yeah, I'm not really getting any other messages that are strong. So that is it. Thank you so much for sticking around. Hopefully you've enjoyed this. Hopefully this has made sense, or it's I mean, if it didn't resonate at all, like don't force it. Maybe it was for someone else, or maybe there were bits and pieces here that was meant for you. Maybe it could be, maybe check out some of my other readings and different, like, in my other playlists. Like maybe other readings will connect to this and answer like your questions a little bit more, if that makes any sense, if you know what I mean. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Leave a comment if it resonated. Tell me who you were thinking about, like who you had in mind. Was it a friend, family member, coworker, colleague, an ex? Um, I don't know. Oh, who were you in this scenario? Are you the person who wants to speak, or are you the person who's waiting for someone else to speak? But yeah, thanks again so much for joining me today. I truly appreciate you. Thank you for sharing your energy, your lovely energy with me, and I hope you stop by again next time. So until then, take care. Thank you. Bye bye, and have a wonderful day.